Have you ever felt trapped by a never-ending wait for that one magical moment when everything finally falls into place? There's a heaviness that lingers in your chest when you keep postponing what you know you must do. The voice inside tells you to be patient, to let time do its work, but deep down you know that waiting is nothing more than a disguise for fear. Today you stand at a crossroads where the old habit of deferring your dreams is challenged head-on. Today you are offered a chance to break free from the cycle of endless delays. This speech is a call to action, a wake-up call that cuts through the noise and forces you to see that change starts with a single decision. It is not about waiting for the perfect moment, because that moment is made when you decide to act. Listen closely as we peel back the layers of self-doubt and inertia and reveal the power that lies in making a choice. This is your moment to step into a life defined by action, where every decision you make shapes a future that is bright and unstoppable. Stop telling yourself it takes time. It takes a choice. For too long you have used time as a shield, a crutch to hide behind when you feel afraid to act. How many more months are you going to waste waiting to feel ready? The idea that change requires endless hours, days, or years is nothing but a self-imposed barrier. The truth is simple. Change doesn't take time, it takes guts. It begins the moment you decide to stand up, to reject the comfort of inaction. Not later, not eventually, right now. Every minute you delay is a minute lost, a minute that could have been the start of something real. When you choose to act, you refuse to let fear dictate your life. Instead, you face the raw, unfiltered truth that time is merely a canvas on which your bold decision is painted. It is not the ticking of the clock that defines you, but the fire in your heart that drives you forward. Stop waiting for a sign. Stop waiting for a perfect moment that will never come. The cost of waiting is high, a lifetime of missed chances and quiet regrets. So I ask you, what will it be? Will you let the illusion of time chain you to a life of regret, or will you break free and claim the power of now? Every moment wasted is a moment surrendered to fear. Decide today that you are no longer a prisoner of hesitation. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I choose action. I choose life. Stand tall, step forward, and let your decision be the spark that sets your journey ablaze. The choice is yours. Fight the fear, break the chains, and rise with purpose. The moment for action is here, and it begins with you choosing to live boldly. Your comfort zone is a velvet coffin, a soft trap that lulls you into a state of quiet despair. It may seem warm and inviting, but it is nothing more than a trap that slowly smothers your dreams. Think of it as cozy quicksand. It feels safe at first, yet the deeper you sink, the more it swallows every spark of hope you once had. What has comfort ever built besides regret? When you settle into the easy routine, you trade risk for a false sense of security. Soft on the outside, deadly on the inside, this comfort does not nurture growth. It restricts you. Every day spent in this quiet prison is a day that steals away the possibility of new beginnings. Look around. Every missed challenge is a chance to stretch your limits, to test your strength. Real progress demands stepping out of the soft embrace of what is familiar. It requires a willingness to face the discomfort that comes with reaching for something greater. The pain of leaving your comfort zone is temporary, but the cost of staying is a lifetime of looking back with what-ifs. The choice is stark. Remain enclosed in the gentle grip of ease, or dare to break free and discover what lies beyond. It is time to unfasten the chains of comfort and risk the unfamiliar. Every struggle, every setback outside this prison is a lesson that hardens your resolve and opens new paths to growth. Don't let the illusion of safety rob you of the life that awaits beyond the velvet walls of your own making. Open your eyes, break the seal, and step into the unknown where true freedom resides. How long are you going to pretend you have time? For too many years you have clung to the word someday as a shield against your own fears. Someday is not a promise. It is a trap, a quiet graveyard where your potential goes to rest. When you say someday, you are hiding behind a wall of uncertainty, letting fear dictate the pace of your life. That word lulls you into inaction, convincing you that there will always be another day to start fresh. But each passing day is a stolen opportunity. Someday is the graveyard of your potential, a place where dreams go to die in silence. It is time to kill the word later. Act now. Stop negotiating with the comfort of delay and face the raw truth that every moment counts. The mask of someday hides the deep fear of failure and the shame of unfulfilled desires. By embracing this lie, you surrender your power and let fear win. Today you must tear down that wall and decide that no more will you live by vague promises. Let your actions speak louder than any word. Reject the false safety of postponement. Now is the time to act, to rise above the murk of hesitation and step into the light of clear purpose. Do not allow the shadow of delay to eclipse the bright future waiting for you. Act now and let the world see the fire within you. The next 30 days are war. This is not a gentle journey of self-help. It is a fierce battle for your future. Imagine a battlefield where every single day is a hard-fought skirmish against the forces of inertia. You are the warrior standing at the front lines, armed with nothing but your determination and the burning desire to break free from the chains of inaction. 1 month, one decision, one fight. For the next 30 days, every sunrise is a call to arms, and every sunset a small victory. Picture yourself training in the gym of your destiny. Each day a rep that builds strength. Each challenge a chance to sharpen your skills. There is no room for weakness here, no time for second guessing. Every decision you make in this time will shape the course of your life. The battle will be tough and the pain may be real, but the cost of giving in is far worse. The struggle you face now is the price of the freedom that lies ahead. So steel yourself for the fight and take control of your future with unyielding resolve. Embrace the challenge with the courage of a soldier and the heart of it. Step onto the battlefield knowing that every effort, every push against the odds brings you closer to the life you deserve. Today you wage war against every reason you've ever held back. Fight with all you have, for your future depends on it. This is not a challenge. This is a contract, signed in sweat. Today you are stepping into an unbreakable agreement with your future self. A commitment that the next 30 days will redefine every part of who you are. There are no shortcuts here, no room for half measures or feeble excuses. Every drop of effort counts. Every second is a building block for a life you once only dreamed of. Picture this moment as the final call to rise up. What if this was your last shot at the life you say you want? The rules are clear and the terms are simple. One decision, one plan, 1 month, one new you. This is not a fun experiment or a fleeting challenge. It is a battle plan for a lasting change that starts the moment you decide to commit fully. When you wake each day, remind yourself that this contract forbids surrender. It demands that you cast aside fear and the temptation of comfort, understanding that shortcuts only lead to regrets. No more waiting for the perfect moment, because the perfect moment is now, forged by your own determination. Every action you take is a signature on this binding document, a pledge to fight through obstacles, to put in the hard work, and to never settle for less than what you deserve. The stakes are high and the consequences are lasting. Your future self will either thank you or curse you for the choices you made today. You are not buying into a temporary fix. You are investing in a new foundation for your life. This contract is your declaration against mediocrity. It shouts that you are done with excuses and ready to break every barrier standing in your way. The price is paid in sweat and relentless persistence. With each step forward, you honor this commitment, turning every challenge into a stepping stone toward greatness. There is no turning back now. This is a one-way ticket to a transformed life. Stand firm, face your inner doubts, and let your actions echo the strength of your resolve. The future you is waiting for the promise you make today. Embrace the urgency, trust in your power, and sign this contract with the full force of your determination. The path will be hard, but every struggle and every sacrifice writes a new chapter in your story of victory. One decision, one plan, 1 month, one new you, and the contract is sealed in sweat. If you want victory, pay the price in full, no installments. Discipline is the rent you pay every day to live in your future. Every morning, you must rise and confront the challenges head on, leaving behind the comfort that once held you back. Ask yourself, are you willing to give up comfort for clarity? Sacrifice, discipline, and consistency are not optional extras. They are the very currency of change. Every action, every moment of discomfort is an investment in your success. When you push through the pain and the doubt, you are building an unshakable foundation for your dreams. There is no magic pill, no easy path, only the honest, unyielding truth that real victory demands total commitment. These 30 days are not merely a countdown. They are a transformation chamber where the person you claim to be finally meets the person you have the potential to become. You've talked the talk for too long. Now is the moment to walk into who you really are. Who do you become when excuses aren't allowed anymore? Every day in this period is like a rep in the gym for your soul. The pain is proof of your power. It is time to strip away the mask of complacency and reveal your true self. This is your chance to break free from the gap between what you say and what you have been living. With each determined step, you reshape your identity, proving to the world and to yourself that you are capable of far more than you ever imagined. Real change is not a myth, it's a reality forged by those who dare to give everything. Consider the man who dropped 20 pounds and picked up a newfound respect for himself in just 30 days. His journey was not marked by sporadic bursts of effort, but by relentless daily commitment. When you give everything, you change everything. Look around and see the proof. Countless individuals have transformed their lives by embracing a full month of hard, uncompromising work. What could your life look like 30 days from now if you didn't hold back? Imagine a future where you are living every day with clear purpose and unwavering resolve, a future that begins the moment you decide to commit fully. This is your chance. Step up, give your all, and let this radical month be the turning point that redefines your destiny. Success isn't sold in discounts, it's paid in full in advance. Greatness never goes on sale, and there are no half measures when it comes to achieving what you truly desire. Every bit of success demands a toll, a cost that must be met head-on with unyielding resolve. You want full reward? Then make the full payment. This isn't about finding a bargain or hoping for a miracle at a reduced price. It's about accepting that every ounce of progress is earned through relentless discipline, sacrifice, and commitment. Pay and discipline, pay and sacrifice, pay and commitment. Every moment you choose comfort over challenge, every time you settle for less, you are defaulting on the contract you've made with your future self. You must understand that nothing extraordinary comes without an extraordinary price. The mental strain, the emotional battles, and the physical exhaustion are all part of the transaction. When you invest every part of yourself, there's no room for shortcuts. Success demands that you dig deep, push past the limits of what you thought possible, and shoulder the burden of hard work without complaint. It is a fierce, uncompromising transaction, one where you exchange mediocrity for mastery, weakness for strength, and hesitation for action. Every sacrifice you make now is a deposit into a future where you stand tall, unburdened by regrets. When you look in the mirror, you'll see the face of someone who didn't shy away from the truth. If you want full reward, you must pay in full. There is no credit, no delay, no installment plan for your dream. This payment is made up front with sweat, determination, and the willingness to push past every obstacle. The cost may be high, but it is the only price that guarantees a return on the investment of your life. Step up, accept the terms of the deal, and commit every part of yourself to the journey ahead. Remember, success isn't handed out on a silver platter. It is claimed by those who dare to invest fully in themselves, who refuse to settle for anything less than the absolute best they can be. You can either sweat now or bleed later. Every day presents you with a choice: endure the discomfort of hard work or face the deeper, lasting pain of regret. If you stay soft, life stays hard. The effort you put in today is the difference between a future defined by growth and one marked by the scars of missed opportunities. Pain is not an enemy to be avoided. It is a tool that shapes you. Embrace the strain. Let the sweat of your determination wash away your doubts, and recognize that every moment of effort builds the bridge to your dreams. When you choose to sweat now, you invest in a future free from the bitterness of what-ifs. The alternative is a life weighed down by the cost of inaction. A slow, aching bleed of potential left unfulfilled. Ask yourself, what kind of pain are you willing to live with? The decision is clear. Choose the pain that sharpens you, that forges resilience, and that leads to a destiny carved out by your own hands. Today, the choice is yours. Suffer the temporary burn of hard work or endure the perpetual sting of regret. You can't climb carrying what's crushing you. To rise to the heights you're meant to reach, you must learn to let go of the toxic influences, distractions, and dead weight that sabotage your progress. Some roots need to be cut so you can grow. Look within and recognize what anchors you to a past of mediocrity, habits that drain your energy, relationships that hold you back, and comforts that lull you into complacency. The process of elimination is painful, but it is essential. Every moment spent clinging to what no longer serves you is a moment stolen from your ascent. Ask yourself, what are you still holding on to that's holding you back? It's time to make ruthless, deliberate cuts. Remove the clutter of negativity, the unnecessary burdens, and the distractions that cloud your vision. By shedding what weighs you down, you clear a path to ascend, to transform into the person you've always wanted to be. This is not an act of cruelty, but one of self-preservation and elevation, a necessary purge for true growth. Everyone pays, but not everyone finishes. The journey of transformation is marked by a price tag that every soul must meet. Some burned through the fire and rose, while others turned back at the first hint of smoke. Every day, every hour, every choice demands that you pay the price for your dreams. There are stories of those who pressed on despite the searing pain and relentless obstacles. A man who refused to quit even when every step hurt, and a woman who faced down her inner demons to emerge stronger than ever before. Their victories are proof that success is reserved for those willing to endure, to pay the cost day in and day out. What will it be for you? Will you be the one who burns in the heat of challenge and rises triumphant, or the one who retreats when the pressure mounts? The decision is yours. Pay the price every day, every hour, every choice. The fire of adversity refines the soul. Only those who persist can claim the reward. Every day you wake up, you face a choice to let the past define you or to build a new self through the actions you take now. Identity isn't something you discover by chance or find hidden in a dusty corner of your history. It is created with every decision you make. Each small act, whether it is a quiet moment of reflection or a burst of effort in the face of difficulty, adds a new layer to who you are becoming. Your past, with all its mistakes and regrets, does not hold the final say. What matters is what you do in the present. Every choice is a brick in the foundation of your future self. You don't need more motivation, you need more integrity. It isn't about waiting for a flash of inspiration or a sign from the universe. It's about showing up day after day, even when you feel like you've hit rock bottom. When you push forward despite the obstacles, you build a character that is unshakable. This isn't a glow-up, this is a resurrection, a complete rebirth of who you are meant to be. In those moments when no one is watching, when you are alone with your thoughts, your true self is forged. Who do you become when no one's watching? It is in these private battles that you lay the groundwork for the life you desire. Picture your life as a work of art. Every brushstroke, every line is a decision that adds to the overall picture of who you are. The process is not always graceful or easy. There will be mistakes, smudged lines, and moments of doubt. Yet each of these moments offers a chance to learn and to grow stronger. Your identity is built through action, not idle dreams. Every step you take, every effort you make, brings you closer to the person you aspire to be. Remember that you hold the power to reshape your identity at any moment. The story of your life is still being written, and you are the author. Instead of letting your past determine your path, use your actions today to craft a future that reflects your true potential. Look in the mirror and see the warrior emerging. A warrior built not on what you once were, but on what you are choosing to become with every passing day. Your journey is a continuous process of building, of slowly and steadily constructing a new version of yourself from the ground up. Let every action, no matter how small, be a step toward the person you truly want to be. The power lies in your hands, in your daily acts of courage, and in your refusal to let the old you dictate your future. Sometimes the greatest breakthrough comes when you decide to let go of who you used to be. The old you, with all its doubts and limitations, must be left behind. When your actions no longer reflect the person you wish to become, it is time for a complete rebirth. Every day that you choose to rise above your past marks the end of an old chapter. It is as if a final curtain falls on the person who once doubted their worth, making space for a new version of you that is bold and unafraid. If your actions don't match your vision dies. Allow the old self to crumble and make way for the force of change emerging from within you. Picture a phoenix rising from its own ashes, a dramatic, powerful end to a life that no longer serves you, and a brilliant beginning of something far greater. This is not just a simple change or a temporary fix. It is a complete rebirth. The journey may be filled with moments of deep pain as you let go of familiar patterns, but each painful step is a necessary part of your renewal. Reflect on the moments when you were forced to choose between clinging to the past or stepping into the unknown. Every time you chose the hard path, every time you pushed against the pull of your old habits, you signaled the end of the person who was weighed down by self-doubt. Those decisions, though challenging, have been the building blocks of a new life. They represent the final moments of a version of you that no longer fits, giving rise to a self that is capable, strong, and ready to claim its place in the world. How do you honor the person you're becoming? By celebrating every small victory that marks the death of the old and the birth of the new. Embrace each moment of loss as a necessary step toward gain. The end of the old you is not a tragedy. It is a powerful declaration that you refuse to be limited by yesterday's mistakes. With every choice that reflects your true self, you honor your evolution. Today, you stand on the brink of a new beginning, where the past is left behind and your future is forged by the strength you discover in letting go. Every day you have the chance to prove to yourself that you are worth the effort. Self-respect is not something that is handed to you. It is earned by showing up day after day, no matter how difficult it gets. Each morning when you decide to face the challenges head on, you build a silent record of your strength. Every choice you make, every step you take, adds to a deeper trust in who you are becoming. Show up for you, stand up for you, become you. There are no shortcuts to earning self-respect. It is shaped in the quiet moments of struggle, in the times when you push through tiredness and doubt. Every choice, every day. Every action builds the foundation of your inner strength. When you decide to keep moving forward, even when no one is watching, you set a standard for yourself that becomes the measure of your worth. Imagine looking back and realizing that the small, daily efforts have built an unbreakable wall of self-respect around you. You may not see immediate rewards, but over time, every action adds up to a life defined by honor and pride. What happens when you show up for yourself every single time? You discover that true power lies in the act of standing up and in the silent promise that you are enough and you deserve the best that life can offer. Over time, this steady effort turns doubt into strength. Even on the hardest days, the act of showing up builds a resilient spirit. It is in these moments, when you choose to face the world regardless of obstacles, that you truly honor yourself. This daily practice is not about grand gestures, but about the small, persistent actions that add up to a life of dignity and self-worth. You are not fixing yourself, you are building yourself. The idea that you are broken and in need of repair is a myth that holds you back. Instead, see yourself as a work in progress, a structure under construction where every day offers a new opportunity to add strength and beauty to your foundation. You are the architect of your own greatness, designing each day with the bricks of your effort and the mortar of your will. Every action you take is a tool that carves out the future you desire. Think about the small decisions you make on a daily basis. They are not just actions, they are the building blocks of a better you. Instead of searching for quick fixes, embrace the process of growth. Every step forward, no matter how tiny, is a stroke in the masterpiece of your life. This is not about patching up old wounds or fixing what you believe is broken. It's about constructing something new and resilient. What are you building today for tomorrow? Ask yourself this as you move through your day. Every challenge faced, every obstacle overcome adds a new layer to your strength. The journey of self-improvement is not a repair job, it is a creative process. Let go of the notion that you are incomplete. You are in fact a dynamic, evolving work of art, shaped by the effort you put in and the dreams you pursue. Stand tall as you continue to build, knowing that each brick you lay is a step toward a future where you shine brighter than you ever thought possible. Victory isn't luck, it's leverage from pain. True victory is not measured by the applause of others or the trophies on a shelf. It is found in the quiet moments when you look in the mirror and see the strength you've built through discipline and personal growth. Real victory is the inner peace that comes from knowing you faced your fears, pushed through setbacks, and refused to let failure define you. It's the self-respect earned by rising each time you fall and continuing on the path you've chosen, even when the road is long and steep. In a world obsessed with external markers of success, it's easy to be misled by flashy accolades and shallow approval. But what does victory look like when it's no longer about others, but about you? It is the steady confidence that comes from overcoming personal battles, the deep satisfaction of knowing you stayed true to yourself even when the odds were against you. Victory is the quiet confidence that no one can take from you. It is the result of every small, intentional action that transforms struggle into strength and pain into progress. Every day, when you choose to stand up and fight against your inner doubts, you create a legacy of self-mastery. Every sacrifice you make, every moment you spend pushing through the discomfort adds up to a force that redefines what it means to win. Victory isn't found in a one-time celebration. It is built daily through consistency, resilience, and the courage to choose growth over comfort. The scars you carry are badges of honor, proof that you have weathered storms and emerged stronger. With each challenge met and each setback conquered, you carve out a new vision of success that is personal and enduring. In the quiet hours when the world is still, remember that every trial you overcome is a brick laid in the foundation of your self-respect. True victory is about owning your journey, learning from your pain, and letting that experience fuel a future where you are the master of your destiny. Embrace the journey, honor the struggle, and let every victory, no matter how small, remind you of the unyielding power that comes from within. Your journey of transformation over the past 30 days has been nothing short of remarkable. Every effort, every sacrifice, and every moment of self-discipline has built a new version of yourself, laying the groundwork for an even greater future. When you master yourself, you no longer chase success, it follows you. The work you have done is not a final destination. It is a launch pad, a powerful springboard that propels you into a life filled with possibility and promise. This is not the end. It's the beginning of an era where every step you take is charged with the energy of your newfound momentum. Think back to the first day of this journey, when the spark of determination ignited a fire within you. Now that fire has grown into an unstoppable force that lights your path forward. Each day has been a building block, creating a solid foundation upon which you can soar to new heights. The challenges you faced, the hurdles you overcame, and the discipline you maintained are all investments in your future success. They have transformed you from a dreamer into a doer, a person ready to seize every opportunity and convert it into a victory. Stand on the threshold of your next chapter and feel the power of the momentum you've created. Let it drive you forward, fueling your ambition and reminding you that you have already accomplished so much. The transformation you've experienced is not confined to these 30 days. It is a continuous journey that will keep unfolding with every decision you make. Embrace this momentum. Let it push you toward goals that once seemed out of reach, and know that your potential is limitless. You've built the foundation. Now it's time to fly. Every new challenge is a chance to elevate yourself even further, and every success is a step toward the extraordinary life that awaits you. Your transformation is more than a personal victory. It is a beacon of hope for those still searching for their way. The growth you have achieved, the discipline you have shown, and the obstacles you've overcome are not just milestones. They are powerful tools that can inspire and uplift others. What will you do with the power you just unlocked? When you share your journey, you ignite a spark in someone else's heart, showing them that the strength to overcome adversity lies within them too. Your victory isn't just for you, it's for everyone watching. By standing tall in your accomplishments, you send a clear message to those who doubt their potential. If you can rise from the depths of struggle and build a new life, so can they. Every part of your story, from the battles fought in silence to the triumphs celebrated in private, is a torch meant to light the way for others. Use your story as a torch to light the way for others. Let it be a reminder that change is possible, that self-respect and personal victory can transform lives, and that every step forward is a call to action for anyone still lost in the shadows. Now is the moment to stand firm and never go back. You have fought hard, sacrificed much, and grown in ways you never thought possible. It is time to protect this hard-won growth with everything you have. You paid the price. You earned the power. You owned the future. These are not mere words. They are the truth of your journey. Every challenge you have overcome, every obstacle you have faced has forged a new path that you must now defend. Do not allow old habits, negative influences, or past doubts to pull you back into a place of stagnation. This is the point of no return. Your old self is a ghost, fading away with every bold decision you make today. The transformation you have achieved is permanent because it is built on a foundation of discipline and courage. You've built the engine, now light the fire. Let that fire burn away any remnants of doubt and serve as a constant reminder of the strength that lies within you. The journey ahead will continue to test you, but remember that you have already proven your resilience. Guard your progress fiercely. Stay true to your new self, and let every action reaffirm the incredible changes you have made. Every day is a new opportunity to affirm your commitment to this path. You paid the price, you earned the power, you own the future.